Hey, we're circling back to that urgent warning from Lehi Police after they say a woman fell victim to a kidnapping scam utilizing artificial intelligence.
This is a wild story, and our Jake White has more on how putting too much on social media could give these scammers enough data to trick you that your loved ones are in danger.
Imagine getting a call from your son, screaming, crying, and begging for help. That was the reality for one Lehi mother, but it turns out to all be a scam. The Lehi Police warning their community after receiving a report from a local mother back on February 13th that her son, an Eaglecrest Elementary student, had been kidnapped. This after receiving a phone call where she could hear her child screaming in the background and the suspect on the other end demanding that the mother go to a meeting location and give them money in order to secure the safe return of their child. But instead of following the suspect's demands, she went to her child's school and was able to verify that her child was there safe and sound. But this local parent isn't the only person in Lehi
I was having a panic attack in the hallway
to receive such a horrifying call. You're hearing the voice of Kara Smith, who does not want to show her face on camera due to privacy concerns. She was also a victim of one of these scam calls, but this time the scammers took the voice of her husband's aunt.
I got a phone call. I could hear her crying, saying my name in the background, whimpering as if she was already hurt. And that's when he got on the phone and he was like, I have her here. We were going to make this deal.
The deal? Concert tickets that her husband's aunt had tried to buy on Facebook Marketplace. But instead of tickets to a fun concert, the scammers stole her data, found enough clips of her voice to get AI to perfectly replicate it and say whatever they wanted her to. The scammers demanded ransom money from Kara, saying if she didn't pay up, they would hurt or even kill her loved one.
At the hospital, and a nurse came up to me because she heard what was going on. She's like, it's fake, hang up now. It's fake, call your aunt. She was unfortunately in the shower and not answering, and so I was calling all the family members who can get a hold of her, and that's when we finally got a hold of her. He tried calling back, but it was the nurse that was like, stop, just stop now.
Now, Kara and her family are very serious about their privacy when it comes to social media, after experiencing just how much someone on the internet can do with your likeness off of even the smallest bit of information that you might share. In a statement online made by LCPD, they said criminals gather information from open source social media and use that information to create scam calls and/or gather personal information for other fraudulent activity. So not only is it important to ignore these calls, it's also important to be very selective on what you're posting on social media. Here in Lehi, Jake White, ABC4 News.